Booker with it. Really struggled in the loss against Golden State. On the floor for the Warriors. Kuminga is out there with Brandon Pajemski. Then there's Nick Richards.
I know that it is not in vain. They want me now, I'm taking drugs, sitting on pain. I'm sitting on pain, baby. I'm sitting on pain. I'm telling these demons to go away.
And here's Booker. And the loss to the Warriors the other night, definitely not himself. So for the Golden State Warriors right now, Michael Porter's out there with MD. Then it's Nick Richards. Then it's Kuminga. And it's Pajemski in at the 3. Let's go to the sideline and see what Allie LaForce has dug up for us. Allie, take it away.
Well, MP in the last matchup against the Suns played some superb basketball. He had an unbelievable amount of points, and he really stuffed that stat sheet for them, ending up with a triple-double. He was a force of nature in that game. He made the opposition look utterly helpless.
Nice work there, Allie. Thank you. Rick, how impressive was it watching him completely take over?
Unstoppable. They won that game because of his effort and just his overall relentlessness.
Well, he really lit it up. Maybe we'll see a repeat performance tonight.
And here's Green. He'll bring it up for Phoenix. Still without a basket in the game. Last time they lost to the Warriors.
It wasn't even close in their last matchup, and their offense just wasn't ready to compete at that level.
Now, here's MT. After Jalen Green's miss, Richards finds MT. Porter outside. Good in the assist goes to MP. Porter's got 16.
They're getting a lot of their points outside the paint. 3 of their last 5 baskets are from three-point range.
Here's Booker. And again, it's the Suns missing.
And at this point, the defense is daring him to shoot.
Here's Richards. Takes it off the glass. He has 6.
And the story here, Kevin, early on is how well they shot the basketball. They need a bucket in a big way here to regain some confidence.
Now, here's Green. He has yet to score. They blow the whistle just as he gets it off. That's 2 points with a chance for another one of the strike.
Credit Booker for having the concentration to play through that contact and still convert.
That one misses for Booker. Tim, one of the most dangerous scorers in the NBA, Devin Booker.
Well, he is smooth, Kevin. He makes it look easy, but developing that kind of offensive skill set is anything but.
And stolen by MP. Jumps up, and another one.
He's incredible. He just keeps raising his level night in and night out.
Yeah, zeroing in on 5th place for total points in a single season. What a great look here at this tremendous move from our AT&T Connected Cam point of view. And Booker kicks to Trent. Back to Booker. King, the pass to Booker. Takes the 3. Warriors with the rebound. And what about the run this team is on? I mean, it's just incomprehensible. With all the ups and downs in the NBA, you have to be truly dominant to win.
Drugs, not cocaine, it's not crack, marijuana, all that stuff. Listen, you can use it for a moment, feel good, feel high for a moment, but it's not there.
I need to get changed. I don't know if I'm going to buy some clean pants or something. I don't have everything clean.
Booker with it. Really struggled in the loss against Golden State. So on the floor for Golden State, they've got Anthony Black. Aaron Gordon is out there with Michael Porter. And it's MP, and it's Bufkin in at the 2.
We know Book can hit a jumper, but when he's assertive, this is when Devin is at his best.
Both free throws good from Booker. Let's go now to the sideline and catch up with Allie LaForce.
Thanks a lot, guys. Well, Devin Booker grew up in Grand Rapids, Michigan, but around age 15, he moved to Moss Point, Mississippi to live in Trenton with his father. Booker said, quote, "I understood the goal and I just embraced the culture and the inner city. They took me in. It was a really important time, and it was good for me." Back to you guys.
Thanks a lot, Allie. Now here's Yamasele. Get to see a basket. The drive by MP for three. Gordon. And Booker pulls it down.
Defense dodged the bullet that time. Total breakdown.
Crafty move. No good on the shot.
They are losing because he is struggling so bad, and he has not looked comfortable all game.
Buffkin with the bucket.
You can't help but look toward their defense. They're totally lost.
Booker looking around. King pass to Trent. Outside Booker. Back to Trent.
Real pungy, you smell that old still 1:29 left to play here in the first. They've been looking out of sync offensively.
Yeah, their offense has ground to a standstill.
Setting the floor for the Warriors. Gordon out there with Sharp. Then there's Anthony Black. Then it's MP. And it's Buffkin in at the point guard position. And now let's swing it over to Allie LaForce on the sideline.
Thanks, guys. Well, MP in their last time out against the Suns played some superb basketball. He ended up with a jaw-dropping amount of points, and he did everything else he could have wanted as well, ending with a triple-double. And he was huge for them in that one. Talking to his coaches pregame, they hope he can repeat that performance with another one.
Here's Booker. A really disappointing game for him in that loss to Golden State. On the floor for the Warriors. Sharp out there with Aaron Gordon. Then it's Anthony Black. Then it's MP. And it's Buffkin in at the point guard position. Now here's Trent. Back to Booker. Just 5 on the clock.
Here's King. Scoreless thus far. So for the Golden State Warriors right now, Black is out there with Gordon. Then it's Sharp. Then it's MP. And it's Buffkin in at the one spot. Back to Robinson. Oh, and he just jams it right over MP. Wow.
Oh, that's an old-fashioned rim wrapper.
Just a remarkable gem. These fans' jaws are on the ground. And good. He hits it again.
He's incredible. He just keeps raising his level night in and night out.
Yeah, zeroing in on 5th place for total points in a single season. Nba2k26 kicks to Booker. Off target with his 3.
Oh, you have a feeling this would be a completely different game if it wasn't for his brutal shooting performance.
Pass to Buffkin. Back to Alston. Goes up and lays it nice and easy. Alston's got 25 points in the game.
Excellent all-around performance so far, hence the big lead.
Well, it's just an outstanding effort thus far. They've done a great job at both ends.
And so it's the Golden State Warriors. With a huge lead at the break, safe to say there's no catching them today. Their defense has been active and effective. We've got more in store for you right after this. And welcome back to the second quarter of action. Plenty of basketball left to play, but this one has been one-sided so far. And what do you guys think so far about the offensive approach for the Warriors?
We've got a bunch of this game yet to be played, but they're shooting well from the three-point line. That's got to be a welcome sight.
Well, don't forget about their scoring in the open floor. They've been getting a lot of production on their break.
So on the floor for Golden State to begin this second quarter, we've got Gordon. Kuminga out there with Anthony Black. Then it's MP. And it's Pumpkin in at the 2. Let's check in now with our Allie LaForce, who's got a story for us. Allie?
Thanks, guys. Well, MP in their last time out against the Suns played some superb basketball. He had an unbelievable amount of points, and that's not to mention the fact that by the end of the night, he had a triple-double. It was a performance that will stick with the fans for a long time. Let's see what he has in store for us in this one.
Thanks as always, Allie, for that great report. He was in attack mode all night. You saw that really propelled them to that win.
When he's on, he is on. And there isn't all that much you can do to stop him.
Well, he did whatever he wanted. I love the fact that he was under control, yet very aggressive.
Jim, and maybe I'm asking the wrong guy this, but are teams relying too much on the three-point shot?
Well, I do think there are nights I feel it becomes a little redundant, but the skill level of these players, Kevin, has led us here. More guys are capable of making that deep shot, so I don't see it going away anytime soon.
And the skill required to do it, no one knows that more than you. The skill required is just something else.
Consistency is what teams are looking for.
Phoenix Suns come into this one following a loss to Golden State. There's Green with the 3. Warriors with the rebound. MP's got rebound number 9 now. What an effort here tonight. And the basket by Gordon.
Oh, great ball movement there.
Green draws the double. Yabusele passes to Green. Stolen. And up the court come the Warriors on the break. Here's Pumpkin. The shot's good. Austin making the play. Pumpkin's got 10 points.
How many times have we seen a possession like that from them today? Ending with the basket, coming off a pretty pass.
Here's Shed. Still without a basket. Pass to Green to end the run. And again, it's the Suns missing.
And when you can't get anything to fall, it definitely...
And another one falls! Amazing!
Elite Arsenal. He often carries this team on the offensive end.
And for all-time points scored in a single season, he's now tied for 5th place. Now, here's Green. He's guarded closely. Just 4 to shoot. Warriors with the rebound. And what about the run this team is on? I mean, it's just incomprehensible. With all the ups and downs in the NBA, you have to be truly dominant to win 34 consecutive games.
Well, their run to this point, incomprehensible. There's no question this will end up being one of the greatest all-time streaks we've ever seen. The only question that remains, what is a team going to do to end this streak?
A deep 3 from Green. Again, the miss by Green.
This has been brutal. I mean, he still hasn't made a single shot. No one.
Good, that's another bucket.
This is incredible. He's now in 5th place for points scored in a single season.
And he does it all the time in style, doesn't he? One of the most dynamic performers this league has ever witnessed. into the paint. There's Kuminga. He makes another one. That's 4 up and 4 in to start his game.
Well-rounded effort, and they show no signs of letting up.
And because of that, this one looks like a bit of a mismatch.
Here's Shaq. And good that time.
Yeah, exceptional play there to take the ball and still get it to fall.
And the Suns making a change here. Booker's checked in. The Warriors making a switch here. Golden State's gotten it going from downtown in the second quarter. They're 3 of 3 on 3-pointers. There's the 3 and another assist. And that's his 20th assist. Wow.
Just doing a great job at orchestrating the offense.
Phoenix has got nothing but zeros from long range in the second quarter. 0 of 4.
And another miss for him. It's been this way all night, and that is tough for his team to overcome.
And there's the whistle on the shot. Took the foul. Shot misses. He'll be shooting 2.
Yeah, just nice sprint there, and then just off with a shot.
This is his first trip to the line tonight. He's off on the foot. Moses Moody, he's checked in for the Warriors. He hits the second from the line. You know, Timmy, here's some players now feeling they're being unfairly criticized. What are your thoughts on that?
Well, I do believe it can get personal at times, but listen, if you are in this league, I think it helps to have thick skin because you are going to be criticized from time to time.
But players do pay attention, don't they? They know what's being said and written.
They pay a lot more attention than they let on, Kevin, believe me. And if they're not listening, somebody in their inner circle is, I promise you that.
Pass to Novak. Trent outside. From the top of the key, he buries it. Trent's got his first basket of the night. And here's MT. He'll bring it up for Golden State. And we've been following this group's absolute dominant season, winning most games in blowout fashion.
Truly record-setting fashion. Nonetheless, though, it's been demoralizing to teams facing this group. I mean, before halftime, teams are often down by 15 or 20 points. We might be witnessing another blowout in the making here tonight.
Got that one up quick. Olsen's got 12 points now in the quarter.
And that is killer instinct, just continuing to pile it on.
The Suns shooting 31% in the second. Some poor shot selection for them in this quarter. Booker inside, and he's there. And it's the Warriors' ball. Their last encounter was in the Bay Area.
Not a close contest either. The last time they got together, everyone in the rotation played solid, and the bench was the difference.
And it means they will go deep into their bench again. It worked in the last matchup. Might as well spread more minutes around.
Donnie's checked in for Green. And both free throws good for MP.
And they're really getting more points at the free throw line here in the second quarter.
Pass to Novak. Trent outside. Inside. A great 1-2 punch. Beautiful pass and nasty jam.
I tell you what, he is one guy you do not stand in the way of when he decides to attack the basket.
And MP throws it down hard.
Oh man, MP to be young again.
Booker with it. His point totals exceed any reasonable expectations. Somehow he's managed to average about 34.5 points a game. The drive by MP. Pass to Moody. Good, and the assist goes to MP. Moody's got himself going with the triple, his first basket of the game. Booker against MG. Done outside. Here's Trent, puts up a deep 3. Warriors with the rebound. Richards got rebound number 5 here tonight. And it's Bajemski in the corner. And the Warriors, another 3.
Yeah, they're relying on their three-point shooting and getting pretty good results.
They need a good offensive possession.
Yeah, they've gone a long time without a bucket.
On the wing, Booker. He's covered by Alston. Off the run. Oh, that's blocked. To the middle. Here's Porter. And finished off by Porter.
Well, part of their game plan was to block out the noise and just stay focused.
There is no doubt about it. They've done a great job minimizing all of the external factors.
Trent outside. Back to Booker. To the inside. Here's Malone. And that one is stuck right through.
Yeah, playmaking remains an underrated part of Booker's game. He is more than capable of making smart passes and creating shots for teammates.
And there's the bucket from MP.
Unwilling to let up even for a moment. That's his killer instinct, just spanning the flank.
Yeah, he can taste a win right now, just trying to close it out.
Hits the three-point bomb.
Great court recognition from Booker. Just a really smart job knowing when to kick it out.
Alston, good.
And how about the performance we're seeing from him? Not one miss on the day.
The Suns shooting only 21% from the field so far. It's deflected and stolen by Booker. Done outside. Here's Novak. That's in, coming off an assist from Dunn. Novak's got 5 points now this quarter.
And they've done well at taking advantage of some late defensive rotations and getting the ball in the paint.
Moody the pass to Alston. Some nice passing by Golden State. 6 to shoot. There's Porter with the three. Another possession. Another assist.
25 assists. What an unselfish performance.
He has been a sensational playmaker. Booker dishes to Novak. 43 seconds left in the first half. Pass to Trent. Over Moody. Trent can't hit. And here's MZ. He'll bring it up for the Warriors. And another three for Golden State.
And I bet he wishes they could play this team every night. Things are going great out there offensively.
The Suns shooting 36% in the second quarter. They really haven't found their rhythm yet offensively. Here's Booker. It's blocked. Ajemski on the wing. Back to Alston. Puts up a three. And again. That gives him 51.
Making it look easy. And guys, he's been a one-man air raid coming at them time and time again.
This defense is trying to stay connected to him, but he is on a mission.
And so it's MVP making things happen for the Warriors. He's looking to make history here today. Who knows how many points he'll end up with when it's all said and done. Right back after this break.
Welcome, everybody. We'll get things going with a look at who might be participating in the upcoming three-point contest.
A bunch of long-range snipers, cold-blooded. Still a way to go with the selection process. But this is a strong start.
No question. I'd rather play alongside them than against them. And now, how about that first half? Talk about a dominating display for the Warriors.
When contributions off the bench make this big of an impact, it leaves the team feeling good.
Thanks for joining us. Now let's toss it to Kevin Harlan for the start of the second half.
I'm just trying to make them proud. Put in overtime for my country. Do the Patriots really love me? Or do they judge me? I just wonder sometimes. I lost it all for this movement. I ain't telling no lie.
And after a very lopsided first half, we'll see if things play out a little more evenly here in the second. You look at MP in this one, he's been everywhere.
The burst he's had when going at the rim has been fantastic. A lot of strong finishes through 2 quarters.
He is giving the fans exactly what they came to see. He is a human highlight reel.
Green is out there with Devin Booker. Then there's Dunn. Then it's Malone. And it's Novak in at the 4. That's who's out there for Phoenix.
Well, MP has been very aggressive here, looking for his own offense, generating great results.
And done with the slam.
That's a great look. His teammate was on the move, but he put it right where it needed to be.
And Frank, you watch Jalen Green. So much upside potential.
Yeah, he can be sneaky, but one of the most combustible sports.
We're coming back on the air at this hour with major developments in the special counsel's investigation into former President Donald Trump. This, of course, would be the first president ever to be indicted on federal charges.
They've got Devin Booker, also Green out there, and it's Malone in at the center position. That's who's out there for Phoenix. Pass to Kuminga, back to MP, lets it go from deep. Good! Another from 3. Buries his 10th triple of the game. Board from Alley.
Well, MP in the last matchup against the Suns played some superb basketball. He dropped an amazing number of points and put up double digits in 3 categories. A game that nobody will soon forget, that's for sure. How is he going to follow that up tonight? We'll see, guys.
Okay, good stuff there, Allie. Well, that was an incredible night for him. They rode him to that win.
And he was more than happy to carry them, BA. He might still be feeding off that performance heading into this one.
And it's very likely that he and his guys can carry that momentum into this one.
Pass to Porter, and again, another assist. That's another dime from him.
He's tallying them up fast, BA.
And MP's teammates appreciate this. He understands how valuable passing is to team chemistry, and he learned it quickly.
Booker, pass to Novak. Back to Booker. Looking to end this cold spell. To the wing, right side. Malone controls the rebound and the putback.
Just great positioning to get the rebound, then get it back up.
From deep, MP. Good. He hits again. That's 62 points. 62.
Amazing. A remarkable performance from him so far.
There's a double team with Pajemski. The Suns have gotten 3 or 4 shots to fall so far in the 3rd. Green, the pass to Booker. This one for 3.
So Booker will bring it up for Phoenix. They've got Dunn. Jalen Green is out there with Booker. Then it's Malone. And it's Novak in at the 4 spot. That's who's out there for Phoenix. So, Tim, here's a word you often hear teams talk about. Nets culture. How does an organization create the right culture?
Well, I think, Kevin, you establish core values and then you make those non-negotiable. When everybody connects with that and connects to those values, you really have something special.
Holding on to the rope and pulling in the same direction.
What it's all about.
And now, let's send it over to our courtside reporter, Allie LaForce.
Well, MP in the last matchup against the Suns played some superb basketball. He had an unbelievable amount of points, and he registered a triple-double, showing off all of his skills. Truly, one of the most exceptional performances we've seen in recent memory. A monster night for him. Back to you.
Hey, Allie, thanks for the great report. Great, we'll see if he can keep rolling here tonight.
Yeah, and that's the rub. When he's in rhythm, he can carry your team across the line.
Well, I expect they'll go to him early here, hoping for a repeat performance.
Shots good by Booker.
What a pure stroke by Booker. Right back at you.
Golden State's gotten all 4 of the three-point shots to go down since halftime. They're lighting it up here.
It's Matt Mitty.
We've gone about 3.5 minutes here into the third. On the floor for the Warriors. They've got Jonathan Kuminga, Michael Porter out there with MP. Then there's Nick Richards, and it's Pajemski in at the 3. Now here's Kuminga. 11 points in the game. 5 on the clock. MP, that was good.
I mean, no comment, but this is just unreal.
And so it's Green who brings up the ball for the Phoenix Suns. Followed.
Here's Booker. He's got 7. Green is out there with Devin Booker. Then it's Malawak. Then there's Dunn, and it's Novak in at the 4. So that's the lineup on the floor for the Suns. And we see Brandon Pajemski. He's been a valuable player, Tim, since his first day in the NBA.
Yeah, Kevin, he's just the type of guy every team could use. He's a winner. High IQ.
Holy water dripping, holy water dripping, holy water dripping, drip crack, holy water dripping, holy water dripping, holy water dripping, dripping from God every day like I shot like the most on the body, some jacks like he got on my side like the blood on your waist, 31 is
Now here's Green, averaging almost 23 points a contest. A fantastic offensive player. Devin Booker out there with Jalen Green. Then it's Malawak, and it's Novak in at the 4. So that's the lineup on the floor for the Suns.
They are losing because he is struggling so bad, and he has not looked comfortable all game.
And keeping us updated from the sideline, Allie LaForce.
Well, MP in the last matchup against Phoenix was outstanding. He had an unbelievable